What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. Oh man, just finished my Monday morning pump, and I wanted to get this video out. So this is just, what can I say? We got embarrassed. We got embarrassed, and from my assessment, I saw a team that came in playoff ready. The Texans had essentially played a playoff game the previous week where we played a meaningless game, resting our starters. One team came in hungry, all right, and another team came in just looking like we was relieved to make it in. And it showed. And then you looking schematically, we could not adjust to what they were doing to us. And defensive side of the ball, we overran plays. They isolated guys that they wanted to single out. I mean, they attacked Newsome. We just got to call it for what it is. That's what they did, and it worked, and it was effective. Our stars didn't shine. I mean, Myles Garrett, where were you? Za'Darius Smith, where were you? I mean, I know I'm calling guys out by name, but I got to call it like I see it. And these are the guys. These supposed to be the guys, and we just got. I mean, we just didn't show up. We just did not show up. But it wasn't surprising. I knew it was going to be a hard game, but I was surprised that it just the way we just collapsed and it just fell apart. I mean, the two turnovers, two pick sixes, that's going to be tough to overcome. But I'm looking at it from here up. From here up, we saw one team hungry and another team just relieved just to get in, and thinking the other team was, thinking the Texans were going to lay down, and they didn't. And C.J. Stroud, he's a guy. I mean, I gotta call. He's a guy. He did it, and with guys flying around him in the pocket, he still made plays. But we could not adjust to what they were doing. And it was just, we didn't have the intensity. I mean, we couldn't, where was the big game-changing play? We was just kind of, all right, we're hanging in there, and then it just fell apart. And I get it. We were up here and here all season, that emotional roller coaster. And then once you finally get in the playoffs, you just drain, you spent, because we had all that we had to do in order to get there, the type of games that we played. And by the time we get to the playoffs, it's like, oh, we just relieved we made it. But this is, all right, this is where the season really begins. This is where you got to have it. This is where you got to have it in the tank. And we just didn't have it. Look at the Cowboys last night. Don't surprise me. They got their butts kicked. I mean, one team coming in hungry, and the Packers and the Cowboys just kind of tense and timid, or don't want to make a mistake, and because the expectation, they couldn't live up to the expectation. And then you got the young Packers with nothing to lose, and these young teams, what they got to lose? They don't know what they don't know. You don't know enough to be scared. It's like my son. He loved to go outside and be on his scooter and zipping up and down the street. He'll ride in the street. I'm like, get out the street. He don't know. He don't know enough to be scared. He don't know when car coming or nothing. He just be flying. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Now my daughter, a little older, she stopped. Daddy, can I cross? Yeah, go ahead, cross the street. But my son, he don't know enough to be scared. That's these young teams. They out here balling. So, I mean, we got our butts kicked, got out coached, we got outplayed. So, but, hats off to the season, to the guys for the season that we had. They didn't fight. I mean, they didn't give up. They kept fighting all season with the injuries and everything, and gave us at least a chance, and gave the city something to be happy and to be proud about. The way it ended was just disappointing. So back to the drawing board. I still love football, still watching the playoffs, all the games, and, still got teams I would rather cheer for than other teams. So we'll see. I'm still in it. But, hey, this is what I got for you today. If you like, hit the like button. Be sure to share. Be sure to comment. And be sure to subscribe.